What's up guys, Steve Craig Retro Games back with another video, and tonight I'm going to show you my Sega Genesis collection. It is not a huge library of games by any means. It is, I have 41 games I believe, 2 of those are loose, but I have some pretty solid games. Unfortunately I am missing the manual for a few of these, but I am always looking to complete them. But when I find one missing the manual for a really good price, I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up and hope that I can complete it down the road. But I hope you guys enjoy, so without any further ado, let's check it out. Alright guys, so as I said before, I don't have a ton, but I have some decent games. And unfortunately, for right now, I do have 2 loose cartridges, and I will start with those. The first one is Clay Fighter. This is obviously the cheap version. Not a great game, but I definitely have nostalgia for this game, as I played the crap out of this with my friends when I was a kid. So I do enjoy this game, even though it is definitely not a great fighter. Throw that one over there. And then the other loose cartridge I have is Light Crusader. This is a pretty fun game. I am actively looking for the box and manual to complete it. Unfortunately, this one, the sticker is starting to separate up here. Other than that, it's pretty nice condition. So we'll put those there. And then in no specific order, the first one is Eternal Champions. Most of my games are complete. I do have some without manuals, but I'll show you which ones those are, because I don't mind telling you which ones I don't have complete. This is a really fun fighting game. Actually, I think when this game came out, I really enjoyed it. I like the different characters. Obviously, it's not as good as Mortal Kombat, but I did like the differences, and this is a complete copy. Cartridge is a little rough. Oh, nope, that's not the cartridge. That's just the color there. Everything's nice on this, except unfortunately, the outer border's a little bit faded, but what can you do with these Genesis carts? The second one is one of my favorite games of all time. That is Sunset Riders. This came out. This is obviously a port of the arcade. This came out for the Super Nintendo and the Genesis. The Super Nintendo version is rarer and more expensive, although I am happy to have this one, and this is one that I have complete now. I bought this without the manual, and I was finally able to track a manual down. It does have some bends on it, but this is complete, and I am super happy about that. Fantastic game if you guys have never played it. Next, NBA Jam, another game I played a ton of when I was younger. I think a lot of us did. This is the tournament edition. I am a Hawks fan, so I always pick Dominique in the Hawks. This one is missing the manual, so I'll have to pick that up at some point. I am always looking to complete any games I don't have manuals for, or boxes for that matter. Then we have Mortal Kombat 2. Another one missing the manual. This cart's also not in the greatest condition. I think I picked this up for like $4 or something. Nothing much really needs to be said about Mortal Kombat 2, other than I need to complete it and get a better cart. Then we've got Chakan, or Chakan, I don't know how you say it. Platforming game, pretty cool game. Cool character. This one's complete. Definitely been loved. Then we have Junction. This is a pretty cool puzzler that I actually like. This is kind of like Labyrinth and Marble Madness, and then one of those slide puzzles where you have the one hole and you have to slide the pieces over. And as this ball travels through, you have to continue to make a pathway to get it to roll over all of the different lips on the outside edge. Pretty cool game. Really tough. Really tough to open as well. Golly. Can't even get the case open here. This is a complete copy. I don't think anybody really played this. The person I bought it from, things like brand new except for the tab being torn off. But I really enjoy this game. If it sounds interesting to you, I recommend checking it out. I think it came out on a couple other systems as well. Then we have LHX Attack Chopper. This was a series that I always enjoyed playing when I was younger. Anything where I could fly, I always enjoyed. I liked flight simulators when I was younger as well. Then a series I've always been a fan of, that's the Space Harrier series, and this is part 2. I have Space Harrier for the TurboGrafx 16. And this is a decent port. I am missing the manual. Great game. Super Street Fighter 2. This one is complete. I can feel it. Don't think much has to be said for Super Street Fighter 2. Fantastic fighter. Then a movie-based game, that's Cliffhanger. I'm a big fan of the movie. The game's not horrible. It's not great, but not horrible. And I actually enjoy playing it from time to time. This is a complete copy. Then we get into a couple sports titles. We've got NHL 95. Sticker I need to get off. This is complete. Then the best of all time, NHL 96. Another sticker I need to get off. I haven't pulled some of these games out in quite a while. Absolutely love this game. Used to play this game for hours as a kid with my buddies. Oh my gosh. I was a huge Detroit Red Wings fan, so that's who I always chose. Steve Yzerman and the crew. Great game. Then NBA Live 95, more sticker residue. This was back, some of these games I've had before. I had to get all the stickers off before they went into my collection. Fun game. This is complete as well. Then we've got Greatest Heavyweights. This is a game that Leanne and I enjoy playing together. We beat the crap out of each other and just laugh and have a great time while we're doing it. Really fun game. It's not the best boxing game, but we really enjoy playing this with each other. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've played this solo, but I know that when I play co-op with her and we're sitting side by side, just pounding each other's faces, it's just a fantastic time. And I think that's the best way to play this game, but this is obviously complete. And this is definitely worth a pickup, and I'm sure you can get this really cheap, especially if you have somebody that enjoys playing with you. Then we have Arrow the Acrobat. Unfortunately, this is another one with a slightly faded cover. And another one missing the manual. And the cart has definitely been loved. This was a rental, but I am happy to give it a home, and like I said, I am always looking for manuals to complete these. And this is a really cool platformer game, circus type music, really interesting, a lot of fun. Probably my favorite sports game on the Sega Genesis of all time, and that is FIFA Soccer. And this is FIFA Soccer or FIFA 94. I don't know. This one might be my favorite just because of the amount of time I put into this game when it came out. Like I said, if you're no stranger to my channel, then you know, I'm a huge soccer fan. Played soccer for years and just absolutely love it. This game is fantastic and just a ton of fun. Can't say enough about this game. Another great game, Road Rash 2. This is complete. Love these big, huge EA carts. This game is just straight racing and beating. Beating and racing. Fantastic game here. Big, thick case, too. Then we've got the all-time legend, Madden Football 92. Not much needs to be said. I mean, it's Madden. It is complete. Still love playing those games. Jurassic Park, just one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely in my top 100. This is a complete copy. Had this game when I was a kid. This is not my original copy. I do not have any of my original copies from when I was before I was a teenager, unfortunately. But I did have to get this game again. Had the hardest time with it when I was a kid, and I still have the hardest time with this game now. It's still very tough to me, but I really enjoy playing this, and it brings back a lot of memories. Then we have PGA Tour Golf 2. I am a huge golf fan when it comes to playing games. I enjoy playing golf for real as well, but I do not enjoy watching golf. But golf games are a lot of fun to me. I enjoy all different styles of golf games, and this is a really fun one to have in the collection. So many doggone books would come with these. Bending up my paperwork there. But this is a fun game if you're a fan of golf games on the Genesis. This game's super cheap, I'm sure. Check it out. Then we have Flashback, The Quest for Identity. This is a game that was released on a ton of different consoles and is still being released on newer consoles. I believe for the PS4 and Xbox One. Love the art style of this game. And this game really takes me back. I used to play this on the computer when I was a kid. And I'm a big sci-fi fan, so absolutely love the style that this game has. This is complete. And it has a comic book look to the manual there. Then we have Maximum Carnage. This is another fantastic game here. This is a beat 'em up, Spider-Man, Carnage. Got a bunch of people that will jump in and help out, so you get some cameos of other Marvel characters. This is the red cartridge variant, complete. Really happy to have this one, and it is in really nice shape. Taz and Escape from Mars. Another cool little platformer. Some of these games are actually really fun and done very well, and you would look over them just because it's a Taz game or something like that. This is a complete copy. Fun little game on the cheap. We have True Lies. This is another movie-based game. This game is a top-down style, kind of like Hotline Miami. This game is a ton of fun, really good. I highly recommend picking this game up. If you see this game for cheap, do not pass it up. It is definitely worth a playthrough. It's got some comedy in it as well. It basically emulates the movie. This one is missing the manual. I do have the other stuff for it here, but unfortunately no manual. But like I said, I am looking to complete them. So if anyone's got any of these manuals I'm missing and you want to hook me up, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking for. Another one I can tell you I need the manual for, and that is Batman Revenge of the Joker. Some of these, I don't typically like to buy them when they're not complete, but if I get them for a good enough price, I'm always hoping to track the manuals down later on. This one is missing. It's unfortunately, this is a pretty cool platformer. Not the best Batman game, but I enjoy playing it. And we have Sonic Spinball. It is Sonic and pinball mashed together at high speeds. Fun game. I'm a big pinball fan. Leanne's a big pinball fan. We really enjoy any games that are pinball type. Unfortunately, I am missing the manual for this one as well. I guess I'm missing a few more manuals on here than I thought. I don't pay too much attention to my Genesis lately. Another great series, that is Strider. Pretty sure I completed this one. I did. Alright, so this is one I completed. Fantastic game. I'm a Strider fan. I always liked playing this in the arcade when I was a kid. And just a fun platformer. Love the sword. Great game there. Another fantastic series, one of my favorites, and that is Animaniacs. Missing the manual, unfortunately. I think I picked this up for like $3 or $4 when I bought it at the time, though. One of my favorite cartoons ever. Big fan. I do have the Animaniacs hunt for the the Edgars, the Great Edgar Hunt on the GameCube complete. I need to complete this one. One of the best Christmas movies ever made, that is Home Alone. This one feels complete because it is. Not a great game, but it's fun to bust out, especially around Christmas time. Just don't leave it behind when you go on vacation. Because I am from Atlanta and I live just north of Atlanta, I was here when these happened and I went to a bunch of events, so I had to pick this game up, and that is the 1996 Olympic Summer Games in Atlanta, Georgia. So I attended many events while the Olympics were here in 96. Had the time of my life. I enjoy games like this sometimes, and because this is 96 in Atlanta, I had to pick this up. I think I paid like $2 or $3 for this. I had to represent. Unfortunately, missing the manual, but I am happy to own this and always looking to complete. Another favorite game of mine, that is Rampart. This is a game I actively play when we go to the local arcade. I still play the crap out of this game to this day. Love this game. It is a classic. It is simple. Build and defend, rebuild and defend until you can no longer rebuild, and then you die. Absolutely love this game. Classic. I have it on a few different systems. Scooch these out a little bit here. Alright, we'll put those here for now. You guys can see, try to make it where you can see all the titles. Alright, getting down to the last few here. We have Toe Jam and Earl and Panic on Funkotron. This is a game I just recently added last year. I'm a Toe Jam and Earl fan, not a huge Toe Jam and Earl fan, but definitely a fan. This is a nice clean copy, and happy to have it in my funky collection. They're definitely goofy, silly games, and yeah, really nice, clean copy. Always happy about that. Then we have the sequel to Maximum Carnage, and that is Separation Anxiety. Another beat 'em up. Side-scrolling beat 'em up, obviously with Spider-Man and Carnage, again with other cameos. This is another complete copy here. Then we have Haunting starring Poltergeist. This is a really, really funny game. Unfortunately, I am missing the manual for this one, but everything else is in great condition. This is another thick box, but the idea is that I forgot what this guy's company makes, but something that this guy's company makes, skateboards, I think it was the reason for this kid's death. So he comes back and haunts this guy and his family until he can scare them out of, I think it's 6 to 8 different houses. So you have to scare him and all of his family members out of their houses until you've beaten the game. And so you possess like different household items. As you can see, the couch has teeth. It comes to life and tries to attack them. It's hilarious, just an absolute blast. If you guys have never played Haunting, I highly recommend you picking it up, and hopefully I will be able to complete my copy at some point because this game is an absolute blast. Then we have WWF Royal Rumble. I know a lot of these older wrestling games aren't that great. I am by no means a wrestling fanatic, so I cannot tell you compared to other games how good this game is. However, I think that this game is pretty fun. I enjoy playing it. I enjoyed playing this game with my friends when I was younger. It is complete. The corners have definitely seen some love, but you know, the one bad thing about these clam cases sometimes is they'll bend your corners up. Royal Rumble. Then we have another movie-based game, and that is Stargate. This is a side-scrolling platformer, obviously based on the movie Stargate, which I was a huge fan of in the 90s. This game's not bad at all. It's actually a solid platformer. If you're a fan of the movie and a fan of the movie or the shows, and you're a fan of platformer games, I recommend you checking this game out if you can find it for a decent price. And this game's not super expensive at all. So yeah, if you guys are a fan of this type of game or this movie, definitely recommend it. It's a solid title for sure. Another one that's a solid title and movie-based game as well, Judge Dredd. I'm a big Judge Dredd fan. I enjoy both movies, even the goofy 90s version. This one is based on the 90s version. Obviously, that's supposed to be Stallone. But this game is actually solid as well. And a lot of fun. It's a complete copy. If you're a fan of the movie, again, I recommend you check this game out. It's definitely a solid pickup for sure. Then my last two games, and unfortunately both of them missing manuals. The first one is The Punisher. Also, the front of this one is a little bit faded, which is unfortunate, but that's the way I picked it up, and I got it for a steal of a deal, so I really couldn't complain. The spine is really nice, so somebody had it displayed with the front out, and I can't blame them. The artwork on it is so badass, but I'm still going to enjoy this and cherish this game. This is also a side-scrolling beat-em-up, and it is a fun game. Like I said, missing the manual, and it has a strip missing from the front of the sticker. However, the rest of the game is great. You know, I can't really complain. Like I said, I got this for a really, really good price, and I am looking to get a manual to complete this, but you know, might not ever happen, but I'm always on the lookout. Super, super fun game, though. I do love my Sega Genesis beat-em-ups. I think Sega did it right when it came to that style of game. Then the last game I have is another series I am a huge, huge fan of, and that is Splatterhouse. And this is Splatterhouse 2. Again, unfortunately, I am missing the manual for this one, but my cartridge is super, super nice. The box is super nice. This is a side-scrolling beat-em-up as well. Hack and slash style beat 'em up. If you guys have never played the Splatterhouse games, it was controversial back in the day. Now it's just goofy and silly, but I do enjoy these games. They are still super tough today once you get past the first few levels. Absolutely love this type of 90s gore, and yeah, big fan of Splatterhouse. Not part 3 as much as 1 and 2, which is why I have 1 and 2, but part 3 got a little strange for me. Can't say I'm as big of a fan, but definitely loved 1 and 2. So those are my Genesis games, guys. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, think about hitting that subscribe button for me, guys, and give me a big thumbs up. That always helps small channels like mine grow and gain traction. And if you enjoy my content, you can also check me out on Instagram. That is Steve Craig Retro Games, same as it is down below. Plus, you can always come back every Monday for my handheld game of the week video, and every Friday for either a pickups video or a collections video. Next Friday will definitely be a pickups video. Not a ton of stuff, but some pretty fun, pretty cool games I got so far, and I have a couple other things coming in, so make sure you come back next Friday for that. So until then, guys, thank you for watching. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what games I need to add to my collection. Let me know what games you have never heard of before or seemed interesting to you that you want to add to yours, and I'll guarantee you I give you a response. So do that down below. And until then, and next time, take care of yourselves, have a great weekend, and keep gaming.